guys, I'm Rita and I am digital accountant. In today's episode, I will share my review of Xero accounting software. I know that someone asked me to share Xero accounting software review like a couple months ago, and I was actually procrastinating. And the reason why I done it was because a couple years ago, one of my friends asked to look at Xero accounting software as a potential software for them to start using to manage their business operations. And at that time, when I looked at Xero accounting software, it looked so complicated. And first thing was, if I recall correctly, bank reconciliations once you log into your account. The most complicated thing to start when you log onto your accounting software. So it was complex, and at that time it looked that it's not meant for small businesses or startups or sole traders to use. So I asked my friend to skip Xero accounting software. But now I have looked at Xero accounting software, so a couple years later, and to my surprise, it actually looks amazing. This accounting software has changed the interface and how it looks like. It's easy to navigate through sections as well as issue invoices or record expenses and etc. So this is my review of Xero accounting software. Xero to Xero. So if your supplier is Xero accounting software user, then you can actually use their API key and they can get your API key and link accounts. So what I mean by this, so once your supplier will issue an invoice on Xero accounting software, it would create a draft automatically into your accounting software. And in your account, under bills, you will be able to send for approval, so review this draft invoice, amend information, send for approval and approve. This would save a time on manually entering details from PDF file or maybe paper printed invoice if you're still using that approach, and then sending for approval and approving. Saves time. And the same way, if your customer is Xero user as well, get API key from them and then draft invoice would show up on their account and they can do the same process, confirming and approving this invoice. And plus, that would save also time for them manually entering your invoice on their system. So this works as a network of Xero accounting software users where they're all linked together and communicates information automatically. Simple and easy, right? So for who is Xero accounting software? So who can use? Can you as a business owner use it, or you need to know any particular knowledge or experience? And overall, I would say that you do not need accounting or bookkeeping knowledge to use Xero accounting software. But if you want to perform some more complex activities, you might need to use help section on Xero accounting software to figure out how to attack this task, if I may say so. For example, if you need to add opening balances, if you move from a different accounting software, or if you, for example, need to reconcile bank transactions, to figure out how it works. But overall, I would say 98% of all day-to-day transactions you can perform without any issues. You can create a quote, convert those quotes to sales invoices, as well as adding supplier invoices, which is called bills, or record expenses like expenses for receipts or expenses from mileage. That would not cause any issues. It's quite straightforward and it all goes under business section. But there is more advanced settings and features under accounting, and that's the area where you might need a help, or you might decide to look up on Xero help section to figure out how to maybe use asset register or how to add opening balances. But otherwise, it's quite user-friendly accounting software. Payroll. So payroll is often considered as one of the scariest and complex things to perform in a business. And if you are just a startup and your business is growing rapidly and you need to recruit a team or additional team member, you will try to drag this time as long as possible until you cannot hold anymore and you need actually to get additional team member to support with your business growth. And the reason most likely is because you think that payroll is complex. Well, to my surprise as well, actually payroll on Xero accounting software feels like a breeze. It looks so simple and straightforward to do payroll on Xero accounting software. I don't know why. It's just all design and how it's set up, how payroll is set up as part of Xero accounting software like interface. It looks like the same as would issue invoice or record expenses. So it's straightforward process with fields noting which ones are mandatory and which ones are optional. All details and information is provided. And as I said, it feels like a breeze to do a payroll on Xero accounting software. Also, I should note that you can submit your tax summaries, so payroll tax summaries, directly from Xero accounting software to HMRC, so you can connect your account to HMRC. So Xero got RTI payroll, so you can submit your information on real-time information basis to HMRC. And likewise, you're adding information about your company to add new employee and manage those employees, like if you need to change tax rates or you need to change different information. It's simple and easy to amend, similar way like you would go and amend information on contact card for your supplier or customer. As I said, in my personal opinion, it feels that Xero accounting software payroll is one of the simplest and easiest payrolls I have came across ever. I would say so far. I still have lots of payroll softwares or accounting softwares to go through, but so far Xero is my favorite. Inventory. So another great point what I want to bring up about Xero accounting software is how easy and simple is to enable inventory management at I would say at a basic level. So if you're selling products, then you will be able to add a purchase price and selling price. So when you will add a supplier invoice, you will be able to select a product and it will pre-fill details for you of price and where it needs to be recorded as part of expense or inventory group. And likewise, if you issue invoice to customers and when you select product, it will automatically default or takes a price from your defaulted products and services category when you have added actually this product. But I want to mention something else which is a little bit of good, I would say, is maybe little thing, but it's important. So when you issue invoice to customer and select particular product, when you add a quantity, it actually shows in a little pop-up box how many items you actually have in stock. So how many product items you have in your inventory or in your warehouse or in your storage room. So if I try to issue invoice for 10, let's say, healthy snack bars, but I have only 5 in stock, that pop-up box will turn into red and will not allow you to dispatch more than what you actually have in your stock. And another way is when you record supplier invoice, you can actually, when you add that particular product, it will show how many items you have actually already in stock. So if you have 200 and you have purchased another 100, you can actually see that pop-up message, and maybe it needs to be queried why we ordered particular perishable items in such a big quantities, and it can be actioned quickly. Maybe we received the wrong product or invoice being issued to wrong product, but it should have been to completely different. So you can manage inventory very easily from when you issue invoices or when you record invoices. And of course, you can always go back to products and services category and see how many items you have actually in stock and perform your stock count as well to make sure that your quantity in your products and services section matches with quantities what you actually have on hand. Plus, you can use that information to issue purchase orders to your suppliers to make sure that you order stock and you don't run out of stock as well. So this is a good feature to see actual quantities of stock when you record invoices or when you issue sales invoices from Xero accounting software. Attaching support documents. First, I would mention that Xero accounting software is quite good accounting software to use, and there is not lots of bad points or drawbacks to mention about this accounting software. However, there is one thing what I want to mention, and it is not a bad point or drawback, but it is more like a teething problem. What occurred multiple times to me, and I thought I will share. I hope that maybe someone from Xero accounting software watches my review and they will do something about this process. So, firstly, often to attach support documents, there would be button based at the top, at the bottom of entry fields. So, and that button will display either pin, or it would be written upload file, or it would be written attach. Yeah. So it would kind of like remind that, oh, okay, I can attach here that file and etc. But not on Xero accounting software. Firstly, icon is based at the top, at the very top, either very top or next to where you add invoice date or credit note date and etc. Secondly, the icon is so tiny that you can so easily miss it. Okay, it is reasonably tiny. And thirdly, the icon, how it's designed, it actually doesn't associate me with attaching file. So icon got like a drawing or picture, I don't know how to explain, and it is like a corner folded page. And after when that page with a folded corner, it reminds to me, my personal opinion, maybe it's just me who is confusing all the situation even more, but that kind of page with folded corner associates either with copying or duplicating, but not with uploading files. So if that icon would have a picture like as a pin on it, I think so that would make life easier, and it would like visually draw to that button saying, okay, I need to attach support file. There was multiple times when I actually issued invoice or recorded invoice or quote and etc. But I forgot to attach support document for this reason, because button is too small and it doesn't associate with actually attaching support files. I don't know, maybe Xero's accounting software don't want you to attach support documents, who knows. But this is the only downside or teething problem about Xero's accounting software. Overall, it is a good accounting software to use. There is no, I would say, flaws or bad points to mention about it. So this was my review of Xero accounting software, and I hope you found it useful. But if you have any questions or require any further advice, feel free to reach out to me. Also guys, I have shared the link in description section below to my complete Xero accounting software tutorial, where I am presenting my healthy snack bar business. Well, it is not real business, but that would help you to understand how you can use Xero accounting software from very first step on registering on accounting software, aligning settings section or settings for your business and business needs, recording transactions, as well as reviewing how well you actually have managed your business through reports section. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.